discuss about form handling in PHP. When we develop a website or web application, we often create forms to take input from the users, like a login page or registration form. Creating a form for the web page is accomplished using HTML, while PHP serves as a transport for those values from the web page to the server, then in further processing for those values. PHP uses two super global variables. One is get method and another one is post method. So using these two variables, the browser client can send the information to the web server. Before the browser sends the information, it encodes it using a scheme called EL encoding. First, we see that get method. The get method sends the encoder user information appended to the page request. The page and the encoder information are separated using the question mark character. The get method is restricted to send some limited characters. For example, it depends on the browser, so like 1024 characters or 255 characters. It depends on the browsers. Get method is not advisable if we use password or other sensitive information, since whatever we enter in the values, it will be visible in the URL. Get can't be used to send all the data, that is, it can't be used to send binary data like images or Word documents to the servers. So using get method, one example, I'm creating one HTML file, pg1.html, form action, I'm calling test.php, method, here I'm using get method. Two text box I'm creating. One is for entering my name, second one is entering email address. So name and email, and finally submit button. So like this output will generate. So when I enter some values on this, whatever values I enter, I will receive the message like that. So in test.php, I'm just printing the values. Welcome PHP, I'm just printing using echo. Using get method, I am printing the name. This name should be mentioned here, and email, this email. So when I run this PHP program through localhost, output will be welcome. Suppose I'm entering my name Ismail, means Ismail, your email address is some email address, whatever I entered, it will display here. But one disadvantage of a get method is whatever we typed in the input box, it will be visible in the URL. See, look at here, http localhost demo, I am using test.php. After that question mark, name, whatever I type, suppose I entered Ismail, means Ismail, Amazon will using, then email, whatever values I entered, it will be displayed here. So this is where it is not as advisable to use sensitive information like password and all. We should not use for get method. The post method transfers information via HTTP headers. The post method does not have any restriction on data size. The post method can be used to send ASCII as well as binary data. The same example, instead of using get method, I am using post here. So name also, name, email I am passing, but look at the output, whatever after the test2.php, it will not display anything using post method. So we can use sensitive information. The same program, only post method, instead of get I am using post. So after this, whatever URL, name or password, whatever we entered, it will not display. So post method is very secured method. So here you can see that get method difference. After PHP, whatever values we entered, it will display, but post method, it will not display. So look at the difference of get and post. Values visible in the URL, just like we have seen, and it has some limitation on the length of the values that we have seen. Since it is appending through URL, there is some limitation, depends on the browser. Post method, there is no limitation since we are uploading through HTTP header. Performance wise, get method is better because appending the values directly in the URL. Here we are using encapsulating through HTTP header. It supports only string data types because the values are displayed in the URL, but it supports post method. It supports different data types such as string, numeric, binary, etc. Results can be bookmarked due to the visibility of the values. Because the link URL link is visible, we can bookmark easily. Here we cannot use bookmark for post method. So the same example, the output will be like this. Means if I enter Karthik and karthik@gmail.com, means welcome Karthik, your email address is karthik@gmail.com. So this is the main difference between get and post. This is how we handle the form data in PHP. Thank you.